Unukut from tropical Nunavut. It's minus 10 here and I'm out at the end of the pier in Iqaluit enjoying the first sun we've had in a long time. Atikaktunga, Knut, Unukut, Ilusarsuaktunga, Taimana, Tuksinyarama. My name's Knut. I'm trying to learn Iqaluit. That way I will understand. We've had wild blizzards here. Angumik Anuryork. Wild blizzards, tons of wind, and that lasted all of yesterday. I think we had winds topping 120 kilometers an hour, and tomorrow it's supposed to blow hard as well. But for today we've got beautiful sunlight and it's actually quite still for the first time in a while. I can see way out on the bay and far inland on the Meta Incognita Peninsula. Everywhere is brown. There's just, the wind has scraped the ground clean and it's all stones and gravel and last year's tundra. Pretty amazing. Definitely makes travel very difficult. You can't drive a snow machine on a gravel pit. This morning I had a great conversation with Glenn Williams at Nunavut Tungavik Incorporated. We were talking about the co-management process, and Glenn was enlightening me as to the importance of the Nunavut land claim and the complexities of negotiating these co-management relationships when they take place against the backdrop of something like the Nunavut Land Claims Agreement, which of course stipulates the different roles and responsibilities that all of these co-management partners, the Nunavut Wildlife Management Board, and of course all the local HTOs and HTAs have to play. Conversations with Glenn are always enlightening in this regard, and it'll be fascinating over the coming year or so to see how this all plays out and to see how this relationship the relationship between all these co-management partners is negotiated. Yeah, so that's it from me, from Iqaluit. I'll be battening down the hatches again, I think, this evening. The wind yesterday was wild. The whole building I'm staying in, I'm up on the 3rd floor, and the whole building was shaking. I guess that's one of the facets of northern architecture, is if you try and lift the whole building to avoid the foundations melting out the permafrost, then almost invariably you end up with a situation where in a high wind the whole building sways like a ship. The water in my glass was swaying back and forth as well. It was really quite something. So more of the same to look forward to tonight if the weather forecast is correct. But in the meantime, I'm off for more meetings. Best from Iqaluit.